The people of Solomon Islands have been long-time supporters of West Papua's fight for independence from Indonesian rule. Some 1,000 people marched through the streets of Honiara to show their support for the United Liberation Movement for West Papua and their MSG membership bid. MSG stands for Melanesian Spearhead Group and includes PNG, Vanuatu, Fiji, New Caledonia and Solomon Islands. Both Indonesia and the United Liberation Movement lodged membership bids prior to the summit. By now, MSG members have already shared publicly their positions on the West Papua issue. PNG and Fiji opposed the bid, whereas Solomon Islands, Vanuatu and New Caledonia support it.
Well, at this summit, I note we have applications for new membership to consider. All eyes will be on Honiara, and the world will be watching us eagerly. It is a test of our genuineness to solve a problem between two next-door neighbors in the interest of regional peace and stability.
We win our battle here. This speech, besides the welcoming from the people, from we arrive here, all the way to the speech from the Prime Minister.
West Papuan representatives received full support from the Guadalcanal people in the form of a traditional chupu, a sort of welcome to their country that signifies their connection between Melanesians.
This is a small gift where we will present to you this afternoon. It's not a big thing, but in our culture, it's a big thing. We have one pig here, and potatoes and bidol nut.
And what the Prime Minister said is this: the MSG is a form by people, Melanesian people, and we are appointed by people to uphold what the people want. Mau berapa? We would like to buy three pigs. Yeah. And then, so we gave you 17,000. You and Lily can organize for our feast. That's a lot. You won't be able to finish up.
I planted this for your information.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. But now
Beautiful. Very nice. Back to home, Melanesian home.
The majority of indigenous Papuans, as well as other Melanesians, are Christians as a result of colonial missionary activity. On the eve of the historic decision, I follow Octo to a local church where he was invited to speak about West Papua. Indonesia will be admitted as an associate member, while West Papua will be given observer status.
And I have the greatest pleasure to formally admit as an associate member based on the decision leaders have made. Please join me in putting our hands together to congratulate Indonesia. I also have the greatest pleasure to formally admit the United Liberation Movement for West Papua as an observer based on the decision leaders have made. Please join me again in putting our hands together to congratulate the United Liberation Movement for West Papua.
The people of West Papua are united under leadership of the United Liberation Movement for West Papua. Our leadership has been further legitimized by this petition. 55,000 people. Many of these petitioners have been arrested, jailed, and tortured. For 53 years, we have endured the most severe human rights violation: torture, killing, disappearance, rape. The Indonesian judicial system is unwilling and unable to deliver justice. Now we are observers. We will sit across in a table from Indonesia as equal. We are also looking forward that we can stop the human rights violation and the genocide, because sovereignty is not the reason to slaughter own people. After 53 years, small opening has been created to make West Papua a land of peace. Leaders will come and go, but our struggle will go on.
All right, this is Solomon Islands Prime Minister Sogavares. 4 points. Solomon Islands supports West Papua membership to MSG. Solomon Islands rejects Indonesia application for associate membership.